This is Dene country. From 1944 to 1986, the U.S. government extracted nearly 4 million tons of ore to fuel the Cold War nuclear arms race. At the time, the Navajo people saw the mining jobs as a blessing. To date, the U.S. EPA and Navajo Nation have tracked down 8 mining companies, but there are still over 400 sites that remain unaccounted for.
There are over 500 uranium mines, and these mines are throughout all of the areas on the nation.
As a result, radiation now contaminates the air, the land, and the water.
We found then there was an elevated number of wells along the center of the Navajo Nation, wells that had elevated arsenic and uranium.
40% of residents on the Navajo reservation don't live with clean running water. Southwest Research Information Center found that 27% of participants had high levels of uranium in their urine.
Some people can't afford the cost, and so they revert back to hauling water again.
The EPA notes that potential health effects include lung cancer from inhalation of radioactive particles, as well as bone cancer and impaired kidney function from exposure to radionuclides in drinking water.
It causes a lot of problem for the people, especially for drinking water and for the cattle that the people raise and all that. A lot of people get sick from it, especially when the wind blows and the dust of that goes into the rivers and into people's lands and farms.
My mom, she got her bypass changed 3 times, and the last one, they couldn't. They told her she wouldn't make it. So we got our own story, but nobody asked us.
It's probably from the smoke and the air we breathe in every day.
As the Navajo EPA pushes to clean up abandoned uranium mines, the problem with cleaning up the sites are lack of funding.
Within the Navajo is a bit slow, so it's not to our advantage. And the biggest issue that we find is the fact that we don't have enough funding.
It's really expensive to clean up uranium mines. Navajo Nation has never had the financial resources to clean up the mines.
As long as you have the law in place, it's something you can use as a tool to fix it. And a lot of it is money. There's a lot of decisions that people make, but they need the money to back them up.
We are slowly seeing some settlements, so our work with cleaning up uranium mines is picking up.
The lack of funding clearly poses a problem. However, that's not the biggest issue at hand. In order to clean up the sites, a location for waste must first be determined.
Navajo Nation has to decide on where or how materials from the mines will be addressed.
With major decisions underway, the Navajo people still fight poverty, low income, unemployment, and overall are battling alcoholism and drug addiction.
That's how a lot of people are dying. We can't do nothing about it. We all got our lives to live, and that's about it.
The Navajo philosophy, Hajon Nasha, means walking in beauty. It is an incredibly complex interpretation into English, but overall, it means the balance of natural order and the beauty that exists within life itself. Every morning we are told to run towards the rising sun for strength, beauty, and balance. As Mother Earth bleeds, she needs our love.
The values of home and the values of culture, if we're not careful, we'll lose it. And remembering where you came from and who you are and how you identify yourself. And
It is the teachings that will form the foundation for our children to love one another and to respect Mother Earth. Let's begin with raising our children with the tools necessary to cope with this evil in the world.